My mother is um, has worked all of her life in education projects in rural communities in my country, and my father is a physician that uh, always worked in underprivileged parts of my country. My first job was at a local NGO in Guatemala that worked in literacy projects in underprivileged communities, and I saw how access to the right of to right to education transformed communities and transformed people's lives. For some years, I think I became a cynic until I saw how the law and how access to basic rights can change realities or does change realities. During my work at the Guatemalan Special Prosecutor for Forced Disappearances, I heard the story of the mother of one of the victims of forced disappearances in my country. Her son was forcibly disappeared during the armed conflict, and every time, every single night, since she said goodbye to her son, she cooks dinner and leaves the patio light on for 30 something years until the day she died. She cooked dinner for her son. It is impossible not to feel inspired by how people hold on to hope. It is important for courts to be independent. It is important for victims to get justice, for them to have access to an independent judge, an impartial judge. It is important for democracies to have independent judges. I think if I would have to say where is my heart, I would say working for strong justice systems, independent judges, working for access to justice for any kind of victims is where my heart is. One of the main barriers that my region, Central America, faces, I would be tempted to say Latin America faces, is political elites who are unwilling to break a cycle of impunity that benefits them. One of the most important parts in that process of breaking that cycle of impunity is for the citizenship to be engaged and for people to care, for people to realize that there's a connection between their everyday problems and the fact that institutions are not working. Right now, Guatemala has the entire former cabinet of ministers in jail because of public outcry, demanding that institutions work. I always thought that it was important for me to learn how other realities dealt with the problems of my reality. And that has been the case since the program is so far reaching, so diverse, so international. It is just fascinating to compare experiences, to it makes the more enriching uh, the process of learning. The program that Notre Dame offers in international human rights law and international law is just exceptional. Um, I heard marvelous things about the the professors here, and now I can attest that it has been one of the most fulfilling, intellectually challenging, and engaging experiences I've had, I think, in my life.